Welcome back, everybody. I had the mic muted.
Oh, don't do that.
I had too many fucking buttons to push, and you might notice the weird layout because we got a fucking guest in the house. We got Ross.
How's it going, everybody?
God damn, you sound
Welcome,
good.
Ross.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, you didn't finish the applause. Oh, well, okay. You got to finish them off.
Oh, I like a second round of applause.
Yeah.
I like the second round of anything, really. And my drink is empty.
Already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my first drink.
Too long on the pregame.
Poor planning.
Yeah, I know.
Well, is that the PPP principle?
I've only got so many livers.
I only know about the PP principle.
Poor
I don't
planning,
know about the PPP
Poor planning
principle.
provides for piss poor performance.
I might as well just empty.
Sounds
the
like
fucker.
something one of my uncles would tell me.
One of your old uncles, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, or just what? Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, never fear.
You got backlighting on now.
Oh my God, I got another fucking battle bottle. There we go.
There you go. I'm glad that didn't break all over the
Well, it's carpeted down here.
It's going to be a dangerous night.
It is. And I told my supervisor that today because a lot of shit was going wrong at work. I'm like, I'm going to get fucking hammered tonight. He's like, okay.
Okay.
But he said it in a Jamaican accent because he's from Jamaica.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Oh,
You
he
go
said,
get
all right.
you go get Hamid, man.
I only get to hear Jamaican accents in movies, so
Yeah.
that'd be a nice day.
Yeah, you don't hear a lot of Jamaican accents around this part
Well,
of the
not
country,
North
do you?
Dakota.
Well, it's a good thing because you can hardly understand the fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that strong of an accent.
They call
But it's
that
cool.
patois.
Nice and thick.
Yeah,
I hear
very
that
thick.
about Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Very
nice and thick.
Yeah.
I wonder what it looks like.
Oh, Carrie, wife says I was wondering what was going on. Well, what do you mean what going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going on. That's
we're
what's
going on. We're on, man. It's going on now.
So,
Sanchez and I had to switch spots, otherwise the camera wouldn't work. Ross is over there. He came to join us tonight. We're gonna fucking bring you the news you didn't know you needed to hear, right?
Right.
Right.
Right. So how you been, Ross?
I've been getting by. I've been doing pretty well. How have you guys been?
You know, we're here every Thursday, whether we want to be or not.
Yeah. I keep up with you as best as I can.
Yeah.
Well, for those who don't know, this is my buddy, good friend Ross. Tell us a little about yourself. What do you do? I mean, what?
I'm a music guy, I guess, mostly. That's how I spend most of my time playing, recording, doing shows, stuff like that. That's about all.
And if anybody listened back to our past episodes, you might recognize the voice before we even went to video. This is the El Gato del Rio. This is Rocket 38's right here. Even though this isn't a fucking band episode, we still got the man, the legend, not the man.
Well,
There's no myth.
well, let's not blow it up too big.
Yeah.
I'm just the guy that fucking does it no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You're a man of music and not a happy boy.
I'm happy pretty often, though. I might surprise you.
Well, yeah, he come to help us bring the news you didn't know you needed to hear because that's what we are. We're Happy Hour News. You can find us happyhrnews@gmail.com. Get some stickers. I gave him a shit ton of stickers tonight. He's going to plaster all the fuck over town.
Yep.
And we got a phone number nobody ever calls, so we're not even going to mention it.
We don't even put that up anymore.
So you said, Sanchez, you got a story about a Florida man, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This guy.
You got a Florida man? We
Florida
got a
man. So last week we did a story about was it last week we did a story about the couple who stole the Walmart
Actually,
Disabled
I think we
boogie?
had a few weeks in a row where people stole scooters.
Yeah,
and
scooters
drove
from
them
Walmart.
through fucking Walmart.
well
Right.
this guy, you got to be careful what you're doing in Florida evidently, because this guy got a DUI for driving one of them scooters inside Walmart, running it, crashing into the fucking store fixtures.
That sounds like a
Yeah, man drove Walmart scooter while drunk. July 27th, a Florida man is behind
That's my
bars on
birthday.
DUI charges for allegedly drunk driving a motorized scooter inside a Walmart where he nearly struck shoppers and crashed into shelves of merchandise displays. Aaron Gregory, 39, was busted around 10 a.m. Sunday inside Walmart in Melbourne, a
10
city of
a.m.
10 a.m. He's that Sunday morning coming down, man. City about 65 miles south of Orlando. Officers were summoned to the store. Reference to intoxicated male on motorized scooter, according to an arrest affidavit. Walmart
10 a.m.
security.
That's what I'm still.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Yeah.
Still.
Well, maybe he was camping. Because camping, all rules are fucking off the chart. Maybe he was camping, decided he had to run into town for some provisions, get some commissary or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes your leg hurts
Yeah.
and you're deep in the shit and
Yeah.
you need to hit that KY jelly and get a watermelon and
There you
head
go.
back to your campsite.
Head back to your campsite.
I prefer the grapefruit.
Oh, jeez. That
Yeah.
sounds like it burns.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
only if you got open sores.
Were you? I thought you were there that night. We did the story about the gal who taught women how to fake getting fucked by using a grapefruit.
I may have been here. I don't know if I was mentally present.
The Walmart security official told cops that Gregory, seen at Wright, was haphazardly driving a Walmart scooter down the aisles, running into shelves and displays and creating a danger to other patrons by almost striking them with the scooter.
You should have sent me that goddamn picture. Oh wait, what? Okay, I can find it. You can keep
Sure,
going.
You can find it, yeah.
He looks like every guy that's ever been in front of me in the Burger King line.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
order a Whopper. This
Yeah.
is the guy that's standing right in front of me.
Yeah. Or the guy that you're standing behind him at the C-store or any of those places.
Right.
Pick one of them places. Gregory was reportedly so intoxicated that he was barely able to stand on his own and had to be transported from the store on a stretcher. Yeah, that's why he was using a fucking buggy, man. Damn.
Well,
Some people just don't get it.
Legitimately handicapped.
Yeah.
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 Gregory's
blame the guy.
backpack, which was in the scooter's basket, contained an open bottle of Smirnoff vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, store security cameras recorded Gregory swerving, running into items, and nodding off while driving the motorized scooter.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's not the greatest thing to do.
Charged with 4 misdemeanors, including driving under the influence, disorderly intoxication, and possession of an open container of alcohol.
So he had an actual container of alcohol.
Yeah, he had a jug of Smirnoff
Okay.
in his backpack.
I honestly think we should give this guy the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't sound like this was malicious. This guy just was trying to have a good
Yeah.
time and probably did this
Well, they're all misdemeanors.
against
you
his
know.
own will.
I mean, the thing couldn't go
Will.
more than 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And, he's going to get in front of the judge, and the judge is going to look at him with a stern look, and the guy's going to spend about half his time up there looking at his feet.
Well, and
you know?
sometimes that's all it takes, Sanchez, is a firm look and a hard dick.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson more than once.
Even the other way around, a firm dick and a hard look.
Yeah, it's good enough to get the job done.
Yeah.
You've met my ex-wife.
Yeah, this isn't fucking Russia, guys.
Well, speaking of Russia, fucking Sanchez here brought. Well, I read this story on my break the other day. Yeah, like today. Well, because it just came out today. Fucking Philip Paulson is joining in tonight.
Well.
He says bread makes me poop.
Yeah.
I don't believe. No. I said the exact opposite of the thing that I meant.
Yeah.
I believe that completely.
Yeah.
Bread makes Philip poop.
Yeah.
I love you, Philip.
It's a good thing, Philip. You need to poop. Everybody needs to poop.
Everybody needs to poop. Yeah,
But,
so
Sanchez brought this fucking story today about this Russian couple.
oh
all right.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring that one up.
Okay.
I'm gonna put these
Yeah, so there's this couple who lived quietly in Hawaii for years and were actually Russian spies. So it's like there was a movie years and years ago. You may have not seen it. I think it was made for TV called Telephone. It was a story about they had these Russian sleeper agents in the United States, and they're all programmed when they got this certain phone call, this certain, set of words would be spoken over the telephone,
like a passcode or something.
and it would trigger, because they were like psychologically altered to where they didn't even know they were spies until they heard this certain phrase.
Sure.
And it was called telephone. Well, it's like that, man. These guys have been in Hawaii for years. Years and years, yeah.
I mean,
in Honolulu, quietly living in Hawaii for years were actually Russian spies, federal agents with the State Department Bureau of Diplomatic Security Services allege. It's a fucking mouthful. Walter Primrose, also known as
Wonder
Bobby
what it
Edward
looks like.
Fort, and Gwen Darrell Morrison, a.k.a. Julie Lynn Montague. So here's something I don't quite understand. They've got regular American names, but they're like using aliases of American names.
Here's what they did. They took fucking dead baby names.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the whole article. Government records said the couple assumed the identities of dead babies from Texas in the 1980s and used those identities to obtain Social Security cards, passports, and driver's licenses. Now, respect, guys. Respect.
Well, I just fucking mad because I
What a
didn't say
scam to run. Yeah. I mean, was it the right thing to do? Probably not. But
No.
that's
if I knew it was that easy to do, I'd be like a Harvard graduate right now.
yeah.
I'd be a
All the
lawyer
respect in
somewhere.
the world to dead babies. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. I'm not.
We wrote a song about them once, remember?
Well, that was not about dead babies, Shite. That was about dead babies' body parts.
Oh, that's right.
Retired FBI agent Tom Simon, who owns an investigative firm called Simon Worldwide Investigations, believe these are preliminary charges designed to get the people off the streets and begin negotiating with them and seeing what they know and their willingness to cooperate with the U.S. So, I mean, are they from Russia or are they just Russian agents?
I hate to say it again.
Pictures included in the court records show Primrose and Morrison in uniforms that the government said belonged to the KGB. Yeah, it was the former Soviet
Sanchez,
spy.
I think we have to give them the benefit of the doubt.
That takes creativity. That's imagination right there.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it's just a case of wrong place, wrong time.
The criminal complaint said Primrose fraudulently enlisted in the Coast Guard in 1994. The guy's a veteran, man.
This guy retired. He retired from the Coast Guard and took a civilian job in the Department of Defense.
Oh, DOD.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So,
talk about your fucking
Talk
hole,
about Russia fucking laying it all out in a fucking, like, that takes commitment. That takes major fucking commitment to get that intel that those fuckers were sending back to fucking mother Russia.
They engage in counterterrorism and counter-drug operations, things like that, he said.
Things like that.
Yeah. He's an
Things like that.
electrical technician serving 22 years before retiring.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, I
can
mean-
you imagine the shit he fucking sent back to Putin?
Well, I'm betting my money's on that they just never did anything and wasn't ever going to do anything, say anything,
No,
to
they
break
just,
their cover because they wanted to be American.
No, the thing is, what they did is they fucking kept their mouth fucking shut. And
Oh,
their
yeah.
eyes open, eyes and ears open. You're like, hey, well, this is what's going on.
And then they assume the identities of
Ex-
hundreds of dead babies from Texas.
Yes. Nobody would ever
Whoa.
know. Nobody would ever know. Texas is a big
Yeah.
state. There's hundreds and thousands of dead babies every day.
God willing.
Yeah, but they get dead babies from the 80s only, though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
those are
Well, yeah.
they could like they were going to use 2010s babies.
Well, I remember, of course, I'm older than dirt, but I had to go get my own Social Security card when I was like 14 before I could get a job.
Oh yeah.
And now I think they fucking start issuing them like at the hospital before.
Mine's from that. Yeah, mine is. I don't know. It's got like I can see on mine that I signed my name on it, but I can also tell that I probably barely even knew where my balls were when I signed my name on it.
Well, I remember going down to the employment office and filing for mine because that's at the time was in the little town I lived in.
You ever
went.
lose one?
Oh yeah, a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking brain ache to get a new Social Security
It's not
card?
hard now as it used to be.
Oh.
In fact, I usually about every 6 years just go ahead and order a new one.
But these fuckers could get dead baby kid names and get a Social Security card.
Issued fresh.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah.
Unlike the dead babies.
Yeah.
And,
From the 80s.
And then I could join the fucking military. No questions asked.
Well, I don't think, of course, I was like 14. I never had to do anything extra to get like Social Security card. I just went down and asked for one, and they mailed me one in the mail.
Say, hey, I lost my Social Security card. Oh, okay.
I just never had one.
Just fucking, all right.
That sounds like a 80s synth pop band, though.
Yeah.
Dead Babies from the 80s.
Yeah.
Makes me want to start
I was going to say, let's start a band.
a project.
Another one. All right. Well, so these two are getting charged.
Oh,
We
yeah.
haven't really got past the dead babies.
Yeah, well, I have. Nobody else was listening. Doesn't say exactly what the charges are.
Well, spying
Yeah.
on our asses from Honolulu or wherever the fuck, Hawaii.
Well, I'm sure that there's,
some active volcano island.
there's going to be, false identification
Yep.
and lying on government documents and working, undercover for a foreign government.
For how many years? Like 50 years.
The long ass time.
50 fucking years of gathering intelligence.
1994. No, it ain't 50.
Well, almost.
Yeah. It's 30.
Okay. Well, fuck. Well, see what happens.
Yeah, the guy was working as a Department of Defense contractor.
Yeah.
He
after
was arrested
retired.
Friday.
Yeah. His house was raided. Neighbors said, oh, yeah, they're friendly, blah, 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 blah. They always wave to us. Well, which spies would do.
Yep.
At least they were friendly.
Yeah, they were friendly.
Yeah.
Unlike this fucking chess robot. Have
Oh,
you heard
yeah.
this
Well,
shit?
I'm wondering if maybe that chess robot wasn't related to that guy in the fucking robot suit from last week.
Well, chess robot broke the finger of a child opponent
On
during a
video.
match at the Moscow Open last week. All right, according to the Russian media outlets, the chess-playing android was apparently unsettled by the movements of a 7-year-old boy during the gameplay on July 19th. Ended up grabbing and breaking his finger.
Oh, Jesus.
I hate to keep saying this, but I think we should give that robot the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that kid was a fucking asshole, Maybe he was moving out of turn. Maybe he was like starting to move his piece a little bit and then be like, no, not really.
Maybe he was winning.
Maybe he was winning. Yeah.
Well, fuck that kid then.
Yeah.
The president
Who is
of-
he to think? Sorry, who is he to think that he gets to beat a robot?
Well, who the fuck would want to go up against a robot? Question one. It's like, hey, we got this robot who thinks he can beat you. Well, what do you think? What do you mean this robot?
I know better
thinks?
than to ever challenge a robot.
Well, exactly.
But
I've read them books, man.
yeah,
This guy's 7 years old. President of the Moscow Chess Federation, Sergey Russian guy, told Taz Russian News that the robot broke the child's finger. This is, of course, bad.
This is, of course, bad.
maybe
A video of the incident, originally published by the Baza Telegram channel, making the rounds on social media, showed the child's finger being grabbed by the robot arm for a few seconds before the woman and 3 men step in and tried to free him. That's where they went wrong. That right there. You do not interfere with a robot interaction because a robot is like, well, you moved, so I am going to move. If your finger's in the way, fuck you.
Yeah. Or maybe the robot was like, yeah, you moved. Fuck you, kid. Like, I'm grabbing your finger and this game's over, asshole. Like, how dare you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm thinking a robot couldn't tell the difference between a fucking finger and a white.
Well, that's why they're
chess
going to
piece,
be able
yeah.
to make you one of them.
Yeah.
Because you think
You won't
that
be
the
able to
robot
tell the
doesn't know, but
difference,
the
yeah.
robot knows.
Well, there've been several articles like on Reddit and on my Facebook feed where all these scientists, these AI professional guys, artificial intelligence, saying, hey, if this shit takes a hold, it's going to be fucking bad.
The robots are already striking back.
Yeah.
This article is just evidence of it.
Preemptive.
Yeah.
It was preemptive. Berger says, oh. The wife. Toya.
I got to say, I hope that kid goes to jail.
Your wife says, I hear Ted Bundy was always friendly too.
Yeah.
Sure was.
And
Very friendly.
Ryan Prowse says, "Fuck that kid. I think he cheated." Well, that's the thing is the robot fucking knew without even knowing because robots don't know.
Well, they can only do what they're programmed to do.
They know.
right?
No.
Just maybe the kid's like, "Well, I'm gonna move here." No, wait. No, robot's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. How dare you?
How dare
How
you?
dare you? It's my turn, asshole.
Yeah.
I like to
they're-
think
They're
that
using the
robot-
excuse that the robot didn't realize he had to wait between turns.
Robots don't realize
Robots-
anything.
Yeah. Why do they have to wait? They're robots.
Yeah. They're robots.
Smurgy Smaffin or Smaggin or whatever his name is believed the child did not follow certain safety rules in waiting for the robot to complete its turn.
See, I
before
told
making
you.
the next move.
Fuck that kid.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid. He just
Yeah, it says here there are certain safety rules, and the child apparently violated it.
Well, if you're gonna play a fucking robot, of course there's certain
This is a
safety
non-story. Who published this shit? They should have swatted that kid on his ass and said, "Hey, next time play the robot.
It should read.
Use some care."
It should read. How old is this kid?
rules. 7.
7-year-old kid damages $1 million chess robot.
Yeah. Robot's worth way more than the kid.
All right, so
Good
what's the
call.
vote?
Good
Fuck
call.
the kid. Fuck
Robot.
the kid. Yeah.
I'm on Team Robot. I'm
Team
sorry.
robot.
Yeah. I'll be
You're
on the kid. I'll be on the
We're
kid.
gonna-
I knew
side.
I
I'll
knew
be on the
you
kid
big
side,
soft
yeah.
bastard.
Robot.
I knew you were
I'm
gonna.
a fucking
Robot.
lucky
See, we even have a round of applause for the robot.
Yeah.
Bleep bloop.
man. All right.
Yeah. Fuck that kid.
Poor fucking kid.
Not really. Not really.
So we got more Florida.
You know what? Poor robot. Our programmers had to clean the blood up.
Boy, somebody did.
I
I'm
hope
sure
it was a
of
compound fracture.
I hope he took her right off.
Yeah. Too bad it wasn't his wrist.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So-
Brendan. He even said the same thing. Team robot.
Team Robot.
Thanks,
Fucking
Brendan.
A, man.
Oh, you're all a bunch of fascists.
Was it a Florida robot?
No.
Okay.
It was a Russian robot.
Oh, Russian. They don't give a fuck about
Russian
no 7-year-old.
Russian robot don't give fucks.
All right.
But they obviously very bad. So a man drove stolen truck to Florida Space Force base on presidential mission to warn of aliens.
Was he naked and on meth?
No, he looks like he might have been on meth. I don't know if he's naked or not, but he definitely looks like he's had better days.
Okay, I don't have that picture.
I'm gonna have to hear more about this.
Yeah. Let's bring it to us.
Brevard County, Florida. An Ocala man was arrested Friday afternoon for allegedly driving a stolen truck to the Patrick Space Force base in Brevard County on a mission from the president.
How many bases are in Florida?
Oh, a bunch. Well, I mean, all of your,
Wait, the mission from the president, like the
Yeah,
president of the United States of America.
yeah, that's what.
Oh,
it
then
said,
this
yeah.
could have totally happened.
Yeah.
And he might not even been lying. Let's hear the rest of this shit.
An arrest affidavit said Corey Johnson, 29, allegedly stole a 2013 Ford F-150 from Riviera Beach, Florida, 3 days prior, and on Tuesday he drove to the base on South Patrick Drive. Johnson told deputies the president of the United States told him in his head that he needed to take the vehicle and drive to the base to tell the government that there were U.S. aliens fighting Chinese dragons,
Oh, shit.
according to the affidavit.
Hey, that happens.
Sounds intense.
Yeah, this guy was arrested and booked into the Brevard County Jail on grand theft of a motor vehicle. So I'm thinking that like Space Force is kind of new,
Yeah.
so they probably don't have like great big giant bases. It's probably just
They
like
probably
an
don't
office
have
building.
great
you know?
big intelligence either.
I got to tell you though, this seems plausible to me.
It's- which the guy doing it or the
I want to
reason?
give this guy the benefit of the doubt.
the benefit of the doubt.
He says President Biden told him.
He just said the president.
Well,
I
the
mean-
president of the United States of America. That's the current
Well,
president.
I can tell you for like 25% of the people that live in this country,
How do I know that the president didn't tell him?
but we don't know that.
Exactly.
Yeah. We,
Benefit
don't
of
even,
the
we
doubt.
don't even know which president didn't tell him.
Prove that Corey was lying.
I was dreaming about 20 years ago about this, and the president 20 years ago told me about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In his head.
In his head.
Yeah. Johnson told the deputies that the president of the United States told him
in his head.
Well, let's not
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 dwell
split
on-
hairs. That he needed to take the vehicle and drive to the base.
Yeah.
It could have happened.
And how far was the base?
Brendan says Team Dragon.
Team Dragon.
Yeah.
Chinese dragons.
I'm gonna
Well,
put some money in Corey's GoFundMe.
Yeah.
He also said, not in Florida, Biden is not the president.
Yeah. In Florida, Biden is not the president.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who is?
Well, Trump. Of
Oh,
course.
really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For 25% of the people who live in the United States, Trump is still the president.
Good.
Because,
Good for them. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
It doesn't really matter who.
Actually, not
who
really
wears
good
the
for them
mask.
because
yeah, that's exactly it. Who wears the mask? You might have the title, but
Like whoever
know.
you want, I guess. I don't like any of them.
Yeah, none of them.
I would, yeah. Every time it comes around, I can't believe that this is what we get to fucking choose from.
Hey, baby, you still watching? I need a mixer.
So, this one I just find humorous as hell.
Oh, I sent you that one, didn't
Yeah,
I?
I just really,
Well-
for some reason, I just really find I get a great kick and a giggle out of this one.
Bishop.
Yeah,
Bishop.
Bishop robbed at gunpoint while delivering sermon. Yeah, because we all know how Jesus
Well, it's
felt
about time somebody fucking robbed them.
I'm
because
telling
they
you.
rob us fucking 98% of the goddamn time.
Yeah.
All right.
So a New York bishop was robbed at gunpoint in the middle of a sermon on Sunday, and it was all caught on video. Bishop Lamore Whitehead saw a door in the back of the room he was speaking at get kicked open. I see 3 or 4 men come in, he said. As I got down, went to my wife and took. As I got down, one went to my wife and took all her jewelry and had the gun in front of my 8-month-old baby's face. Took off my bishop's ring and my wedding band, my bishop's chain, and I had chains underneath my robe, and he started tapping my neck. So that means they knew. They watched and they knew that I have other jewelry.
Why was the bishop wearing so much fucking jewelry?
Well, because he's loaded rich.
Pass a
and,
collection
you know,
tray.
wants to make sure
Well, that doesn't sound like a good use of funding.
Well,
Well,
jeez. I know it's a
Have
good
you
thing
seen-
good
have
thing
you
he wasn't on his private jet when
Oh,
they
see,
robbed
I'd
him.
have even more questions then.
Joel Osteen's church.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
and his house. I mean, that's why.
Those guys got-
Whitehead said, what you do not see on camera, around 100 people who were in the room, men, women, and children, dropped to the floor in silence. My church is traumatized. The women and children are still crying. Babies are still crying. Police said the man took off in a white Mercedes.
Ryan had said.
I think it was the bishop from down the street from the other church.
God wants him to have jewelry.
Yeah.
I believe it though.
right.
you know.
Well, there's that
That's
one.
right.
Have you seen that one guy that farts on while he's doing the sermons? Oh, bless you, Jesus.
To be fair, if I was God, I would want all of the people to have jewelry. If
Yeah.
I was, I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
because-
my job. I'd say the
because you
people they should have jewelry.
You can
Like,
totally take that with you when you die, right?
Well, there's that one guy that needs 2 private 747s, so he doesn't have to sit next to demon-possessed people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
See that short, fat black guy? That,
No, that's
No, dude. There's.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's a guy. There's a whole series of like.
He preaches
him
the
on-
prosperity gospel.
Well, then like his fucking downfall on the stand in the courtroom and everything.
Oh,
you
yeah,
could watch
yeah,
him
yeah.
go through the
But
entire
with Armani suits
trying
and
to
his-
explain everything. Is
Yeah.
like, sir, how can you justify using $3.7 million of church funding on your wardrobe? And he's like, well, I have to look nice.
I got to look
don't I?
nice for the parishioners.
On that note, we're going to take a quick break. Have a good. Introducing the Clergy Clearinghouse. Due to recent developments inside the Catholic Church, GIG Industries has gained access to literally mountains of vestments, collars, and all sorts of priest ponchos left behind in excommunication for giving too much counseling to their parish youth. These items are the finest workmanship, with only minor staining from crime scene chemicals used in the recycling process. Start your own at-home business casting out demons, hearing confessions, marrying gay people. Form your own tax shelter church. You could just wear them around town and nobody will bother you. And they're also great for getting out of traffic tickets. We have a large selection of vestment types and colors from formal purples to everyday basic black. And don't forget your collar. No self-respecting priest would be caught without one. Order now. Free. Vibrating crucifix and rosary with qualifying purchase. So get yours today.
GIG Industries is not affiliated with the Catholic Church, Vatican, or any religion at all. Hey, we just sell this shit. Now I'm going to hell.
You owe me a cigarette when you get there.
Yeah, so, I actually thought about maybe getting myself a full-blown priest outfit.
You're going to get
with
blown?
the collar and the robe,
get
and
blown?
You
everything.
should.
And just wear it around,
Well, we talked to the lady. We're going to do this show at the Spur for Halloween, right? In Dickinson.
Nice.
But, we're trying to come up with a theme. That might almost be a fun thing to do.
Everybody dress
priests
up
and
like
nuns.
preachers.
Priests and nuns.
Oh, that could be a fun night.
You got to have one demon.
I don't know if that's too, I'm not
One
trying to
demon.
hurt anybody's feelings. Right?
No, fuck them.
Yeah, I don't care.
But I think it'd be a good time.
I think you get one demon, a demon on the drums,
Yeah.
and then a priest and nuns.
So I got
that'd
to
be good.
dress my friend Pizza as a demon then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Dane.
Or Dane. No, Dane.
Dane the
Dane would
demon.
make you know how handsome of a print or of a priest Dane would make?
Yeah, pizza needs to be the demon for sure.
Yeah. Pizza would be the baddest demon you ever saw.
Yeah, I think we ought to do a single episode on all the crazy, preachers that preach all this weird, wild.
Oh, you want to do a year-long series? Or?
Oh, just
Brendan was saying the crazy preacher we were talking about was Kenneth Copeland.
No, Kenneth Copeland's the one I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the guy, with the jets and everything. Yeah, that's who that is. He is a fucking nutbag. I'll tell you what.
And then the wife says she was a demon nun from the American Horror Story one year for Halloween.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
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 Could be a fun theme.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, you got, 4 months to think about it?
Well, yeah, not 4
Give or
months to
take.
think about. Because
I just
for Halloween, I like to go crazy. So,
Yeah.
I like to know, by next week. So then I have 4 months to build a ridiculous costume.
yeah.
That's
You got to have 3 or 4 backstories, right?
right.
American Horror Story would be pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's lots of them,
Yeah. Well,
Asylum. That'd be the one.
well.
To do a theme night of where everybody
I-
dresses in
I
straight
think-
jackets and nurses' uniforms.
The most recent American Horror Story, pretty fucking good.
Was
Really?
that the
You
ones
go
on
that
Hulu?
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched that one yet.
Oh, dude, it's fucking nuts.
I kind of got off of that shit when Lady Gaga won her season.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, this is like 6 seasons after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched since the
Yeah.
beginning, really.
Well, they
the
can't-
first 5 or whatever it was.
They canceled the regular, the one that was on regular TV,
right?
and then Hulu picked it up, and they're putting their own spin on it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Low budget American Horror Story.
Oh no, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
Is it?
and it's-
I quit watching.
I'll
after
take your word for it. I'll check it out.
I quit watching. I started watching Lady Gaga one. I got 2 episodes in, no. But the last one I watched was The Witches. Pretty fucking good.
yeah, the one with the witches,
Yeah.
the Coven of Witches. That was really
Yeah, the
good.
Coven.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
was early though, guys. Do you know how old we are? That was 7 years ago, fellas.
Well, that's what I say.
We're talking about recent American Horror Story.
ancient
We're talking
history.
about shit from a decade ago.
That's what I say. Just
Coven was great.
the most recent one was about the fucking the pill that makes you fucking the talented that makes you more talented. The less talented makes you a fucking blood-sucking fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I didn't watch. God, I don't think I watched
Yeah.
that at all.
Dude,
Like,
that's good.
I like that car. Okay, here's my opinion. This might be controversial.
Wow.
Jessica Lange.
We are controversial.
You know Jessica Lange, that
Yeah.
actress, that older lady.
quit it.
Right. Yeah.
I know. I don't care. That's the sexiest human that ever lived.
Oh yeah,
opinion.
Jessica Lange.
I
Oh,
don't know,
yeah.
Stevie
Even
Nicks.
even at what is she, almost 80?
Oh no, yeah, no.
The
she's
most
hot.
perfect woman.
Yeah.
She's just The perfect lady.
Could you imagine her before electricity?
I can imagine her in every way she's ever existed.
Yeah.
Jessica Lange is the greatest.
Oh, Toya. Toya's speaking up. Pregnant and with the baby. Demon ripping out of her body. Yeah.
Oofta.
Yeah. Well, that was the pregnant nun. What the fuck was that one? The Asylum.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Asylum.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Most recently, you got to watch most recently because the new American Horror Story is, I quit watching too because I after Lady Gaga, it's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But now it's like, well, they got rid of Lady Gaga.
And the truth is like maybe it wasn't. I'm not putting on Lady Gaga. Like I'm not. I'm not shitting on her. I'm just saying that the story for that season, I started watching it and I got about 3 in, and it was
and it was like what?
Yeah, I just wasn't intrigued. You want me to give you an hour every week? Like, I don't know. I could give that hour to anything else.
Well,
it wasn't that
my
good.
left hand.
Well, yeah. My dog Sadie. We're talking about 2 different things still.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
We still are.
I don't have a dog named Sadie.
But if you did.
If I did, we'll look out.
Woman with pitchfork, whip arrested outside of Publix in Florida. Here's what troopers say she was doing. What was she doing, Sanchez?
Well, I got to pull that story up. I didn't actually have it pulled up. She was just kind of
waving a pitchfork.
waving a pitchfork.
Who
and
does
shit
that?
around and,
That ain't Nessa.
No. This is she's cutie though, isn't she? Is that a beard she's sporting?
Y'all want to see her?
Oh, that's a big bruise. Yeah.
Bruise.
Yeah. Oh, it said that she's beat up pretty good.
All right.
Yeah. Publix manager told deputies
that doesn't look like a bruise. That looks like meth.
Yeah, on her jaw there, she's got a pretty good size.
No, not
bruise
really.
right
She's
there.
Got,
It looks
she's
like
got scabbings.
That could have come from anything.
Yeah. A fucking alligator.
Publix manager told deputies that Lisa Ann Sloan, 56, was trying to sell teddy bears behind the store in Mineola earlier that day. The Florida Highway Patrol report said the manager told troopers Sloan used a pitchfork to stab a minivan. The report said the manager also said the owner of the vehicle did not want police involvement and that he would fix the damage on their own.
What the fuck does somebody in Florida need with a pitchfork?
I don't know, man, but I like her.
Yeah. Troopers ordered Sloan to stop, but she refused to put the weapon down and walked away. The report said Sloan unbuckled her seatbelt after being placed in a patrol car and began kicking at the window. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, Sloan appeared to be highly intoxicated on a stimulant drug, but did not have an odor of alcohol.
Should we look at her again?
After being asked about her
for sure.
There she is.
cut marks and bruises, Sloan said she felt no pain anymore and God was in control.
Listen, guys, Sloan seems like she's probably a cool person.
Yeah, I think, I'll probably let her watch the kids, huh?
Well, no, you don't want to watch her the kids, but you could. Okay, Sloan comes over to hang out. Here's what you do: it's like you have your mom watch the kids, and you go, "Sloan, I'm going to start a bonfire in the backyard. You take care of that." And Sloan's going to be like, "Fucking A, buddy."
Yeah, and you have the kids watch her.
But she'll
right?
well, no, she'll do a great job on that bonfire.
Yeah.
Like she won't set herself on fire. She won't let it burn the neighborhood down. But Sloan might suck off the neighbor,
Might, yeah.
Yeah, she might
eat the neighbor's dog.
She might get in a fight with a cop. Sloan's a good lady. She just knows,
Her heart's in the right
Sloan
place,
does what
right?
she does.
Yeah.
She's misunderstood.
We got to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I mean, evidently somebody likes her. She's only got a $5,000 bond.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
Sloan will pay that. She'll be back
Yeah.
fucking twerking at the
Local 7-Eleven.
the barbecue next weekend. Sloan's good.
Yeah. With a name like Sloan, it's forgivable.
Well, it's like a movie star.
With a name like Sloan, it has to be good. She's like Werther's. I actually like her name too. It makes her,
Lisa
Kinda
Ann
sexy.
Sloan.
yeah, it's kind of sexy.
Yeah.
Sloan. It's like a Ninja Turtles movie from the 80s,
Yeah. Once you see this picture, you'd be like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Sloan.
What a cutie.
I feel like I've known you my whole life.
Heroes
You look like a girl from Dickinson.
Heroes
So-
in a half shell.
So I'm sure we're going to have stickers.
Yeah, well, we should because Nessa's not doing anything.
I know
to
Ness is
fucking
not doing anything.
any
Damn.
favors. Well, look at the cleavage on her, though.
I think that might be an old tracheotomy.
Oh,
Well, I like Penn and Teller. You know?
Yeah.
I'm into magic.
Yeah, you like an extra hole in the neck, right?
she can't choke that way.
Listen, it's not on my list,
Yet.
but it's not on my do not call list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not on your bucket list, but but yeah. It's not the only list you have, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of lists.
There's a lot of lists.
They work in conjunction with one another.
Oh, fuck. Florida's. Oh wait, fuck that story.
Yeah, that was going to be in case we ran out.
We're not running out.
No.
What's that one about aliens? No, we did
We
naked
just,
Florida
We just
man.
did that one.
How about naked Florida man?
Naked Florida, man.
Cocoa Beach, Florida. A naked Florida man followed 3 women on a Brevard County beach for several blocks early Saturday morning, touching himself the whole time.
Yeah, this is like one of the state sports in Florida. Public masturbation and public fondling.
Well, let's check this guy out. Does he look like he did anything wrong? Naked Florida guy.
Dude,
Oh,
when
hey.
when I first saw that picture, I thought, is that one of the new Hunter Biden leaks?
Yeah.
With a
Looks like he's
tan.
sitting in like a Mustang or something.
Yeah.
He's with a tan, man.
Yeah.
It looks just like him.
Maybe he's European, you know. None of them fuckers wear
In a Facebook
swimming
post,
suits either.
the Cocoa Beach, Florida Police Department said officers arrested Alexander something, 33 of Merritt Island just after 1 a.m. Well, 3 victims said that they had called the police and stated that they were followed on the beach for several blocks. There's no blocks on the beach.
Yeah, there are. A lot of places. A lot of places the beach runs right next to the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where I come from, the beach is 32 by 32 man-made structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's an isle of sand.
It is.
Isle of
It is a quarter of a block
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
shitty fucking Green Lake.
There were followed by several blocks by a naked male, later identified as this guy. Civitate, civilian, allegedly touched himself continually. Well, he was jerking off.
Yeah, well, I'm sure,
What is
yeah.
that called when you touch yourself continuously?
Well, I mean, I could walk down the road like that, and I am touching myself continuously, you know? Put your finger
Well,
on your
listen,
shoulder.
guys. I've been wanting to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like this guy would just, like, gets off and jacking off on the beach.
Yeah, I think, probably.
I think he's just, what time was this?
Would I like to jack off on the beach? I mean, maybe.
We don't have a
But I know better. See,
don't-
this guy just doesn't care.
1 a.m., it says.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
But we don't have a beach.
We don't have a beach.
If I had a beach, I would not jack off on it. That is my promise to you, Shanty.
I would jack off in it, which means I would be
Oh.
fucking the beach.
Oh.
Yeah, because we don't have a beach. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
fat beach.
Hey, beach. Let me, do my thing in you.
Oh, touch himself continually in a lewd manner during the account.
Well, what other manner is there?
Well, there's
There's no polite manner.
I scratch my head and I feel lewd.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pick my nose, That's penetration, right?
Penetration many forms, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so the victims identified him. He was booked in the Brevard County Jail on a charge of exposure of sexual organs.
I have a feeling this is not the first story from Brevard County.
Yeah, the last one we did was from Brevard
I
County.
think in the last
Yeah.
3 we did were from Brevard County.
Yeah, I believe that's Miami.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
when you get down in the lower foreskin of Florida,
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, if somebody said, like, in America, what are your top 5 places that you want to live? Fucking Miami sounds like a glorious year or two, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think it's because of the show, Miami Vice. It's like, hey,
I'm
I know-
telling you,
live in
it's,
Miami.
I'm not old enough to ever even seen an episode of that shit. I know about the white suit jacket, but that's all.
when you get to places where the weather is nice all the time, all the fucking nuts and weirdos fucking migrate right to it.
Right.
I'm telling you, because they're
Toya says, I bet he loves sandy vagina.
yeah.
I like all of them,
You know, you're saving him to make a pearl or
sand or otherwise.
Yeah.
what? Gary's like, Miami is Dade County.
Yeah,
Is
that sounds
that
right.
big?
I watched
Well-
Dexter. That sounds right.
Well, where's Brevard County? Let me look it up.
Brevard County.
Ryan says his sands are down his pants. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he's saving up to make a goddamn oyster or a clam or a fucking pearl.
A pearl.
A pearl. Yeah.
Clams.
You know?
Yeah. He's saving up to make a clam.
Well, his,
Sounds like a high schooler with a summer job.
I'm thinking he was walking down that beach hoping he was going to sniff a little clam.
well, it was his ass clam, right? His ass clam. You save.
We call those muscles.
Well, some muscles. You got your ass muscles. You know. You squeeze that sand tight enough, you make a pearl, like a shit pearl. Where is Dade County?
Dade
Brendan,
County?
you still watching?
Dade has got to be Miami, I think.
Well,
Well, no, wait, Brevard.
Brevard is down Merritt Island, Melbourne, Cocoa Beach, Cape
That's-
Canaveral. That's down Rockettville.
That's the opposite shore of Miami. Miami's on the fucking west coast, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Well, go to the other side of the fucking dick.
Did you guys watch the new season of Dexter that came out last year?
Have
No.
not.
Oh, fuck. It was great.
No, Miami's on the East Coast all the way down south, way down.
Oh, I'm still on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's its county.
Yeah, we're Brevard County's up near Orlando in that area.
Okay.
It's up around where all the rocket stuff is.
Yeah.
I guess not that it matters.
Not
at
that
all.
it matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, shit happens in Florida, right?
Yes.
Yes. That's where we're going with this.
Yeah.
I think I did that story, and hey, where's that Snoop Dogg story?
Right
here.
Yeah.
Right
Sean's got her up there.
And and the name of this story is "He Put It in My Mouth." Man loses fingers in confrontation at Tavers Park, police say. Police arrest Daniel Campbell, 37, at his home.
Does this look like a Daniel Campbell?
No, dude. It looks like
Like a Dishante or something.
Johnny.
What did you say?
Dishante.
You can't say that.
No.
I just did.
Yeah. Yeah. Timmy Click Clock. That's what I say.
Confrontation between two men ended with one of them losing a finger and the other landing in jail, according to Tavares police. Police arrested
Tavares sounds more like what that guy looks like. Is it Tavares?
Tavares.
Yeah.
Like a quarterback for the shitty Vikings in the
Yeah.
90s.
Exactly.
Police arrested Daniel Campbell, 37, Sunday at his home. Investigators say they were called to Summerall Park for reports of a man losing his finger. The victim was taken to the hospital where police interviewed him. The man claimed Campbell came up to him in the park and got in his face. According to the arrest affidavit, the victim said he shoved Campbell.
Ooh.
Yeah. As he was being shoved, Campbell bit the man's finger, taking off an inch of the digit above the
Oh my
victim's
God,
first
A
knuckle.
fucking inch?
Understandable. Don't shove him.
Yeah. Police found Campbell at his home and placed him in handcuffs.
No benefit of the doubt.
As he was
there.
being arrested, Officer Campbell said, well, he punched me first,
Yeah.
and I bit his finger off because he put it in my mouth.
Could you imagine if he would have put his dick in his mouth?
Oh,
Well, the lesson here is don't shove a guy.
don't shove any of your body parts in
Named
somebody's
Daniel
mouth
Campbell.
if they don't
Yeah.
ask
He'll bite
for
your
it.
finger off.
Yeah.
That looks like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Police said they were able to find the finger and place it into evidence. Not back on his hand, but into evidence. Campbell faces a charge of aggravated battery with great bodily harm.
Well, yeah.
I don't think that's fair, though.
Yeah. Well,
The guy shoved him.
Well, the thing is, somebody sticks their freaking hand in your mouth.
It's yours.
Fight it. Yeah.
You own it.
You own it. Yeah.
You get too far into my personal bubble. Whatever
That's
comes
right.
in belongs to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it.
We give Daniel Campbell the benefit of the
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah.
Somebody attacked him. He might have got a little carried away.
Yeah. Well,
Might
you
have.
can tell he's looking at it. He's not looking
Yeah.
direct at camera.
Yeah,
it
you
looks
s-
like
Yeah, you
Looks like
spent
he's-
last weekend in a crack den.
Look, he's looking
and somebody
over
puts
in a
their finger
corner
in your mouth.
thinking,
You're going to bite it off.
Yep,
Well,
that
you're-
motherfucker
either
stuck his
that-
hand in my mouth. I bit him.
Either that or smoke it.
Got to dry it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like, well, you mean like smoke it, like slow roast it on a barbecue?
No, like put it in your mouth, light it on,
Oh.
light the fire, and fucking smoke it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Either way, you got to dry it out first.
What the? We got one more story, Sanchez.
All right, this one I pulled up just for our guest Ross. He loves these heartwarming animal stories.
Right.
Yeah. So here you go, Ross. Biting, clawing, attacking monkeys terrorize Japanese city. The monkeys, who target children and the elderly, are trying to snatch babies, biting and clawing at flesh, and sneaking into nursery schools.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you thought fucking penguins were bad. They only fucked with each other.
Well,
People in a southwestern Japanese city have come under attack from the monkeys that are trying to snatch babies, biting and clawing at flesh, and sneaking into nursery schools. The attacks on 58 people since July 8th
58.
are getting so bad. Yamaguchi City Hall hired a spectacular unit to hunt the animals with tranquilizer guns. Now, I think they should just go ahead and use guns. The monkeys aren't interested in food, so traps haven't worked. They have targeted mostly children and the elderly. They are so smart, and they tend to sneak up and attack from behind, often grabbing at your legs, city officials said.
So these
Look, yeah,
monkeys.
They look like
Okay.
a bunch of fucking hooligans, don't they?
The first thing I want to say,
Yeah.
I don't like the racial connotations of this article. I think it's not fair to anybody.
Yeah.
Not
Well-
to me. Not to Monkey Jones over there.
Yeah.
Monkey Jones.
I'd like a little more decorum here.
Yeah.
Like, let's back it up a little bit.
When
All right.
when
These are finer primates, right?
yeah, they're
Aren't we all
Well,
primates? Aren't we all just
well,
we
primates
are
at
all
our core?
primates.
But
Yeah.
we don't snatch children.
I don't think this should have been reported on. Period.
When confronted by a
benefit of the
monkey,
doubt.
the instructions are: do not look them in the eye. Make yourself look as big as possible as they try spreading open your coat. Then back away gently as possible without making sudden moves.
I've heard this story 1,000 times before. I'm telling you. Continue.
A woman was assaulted by a monkey
Well,
while hanging laundry on her
as
veranda.
she should be.
Another victim showed bandaged toes. They were taken aback and frightened how big and fat the monkeys were. Now they're fat shaming the monkeys.
This article is disgusting.
Oh, yeah. The monkeys terrorizing communities are Japanese macaque, the kind
fuck.
often pictured peacefully bathing in hot
I
springs.
think we did a story about these, about them like abducting children and small animals.
Did we do this already?
No, a
Oh, no,
story about them like previously. Not
Yeah.
this story, but
Yeah.
Well, I think the lady that wrote this article is a speciesist.
yep.
What's her name? Please scroll to the top of the article.
All
for me.
right. Let's see.
I want everybody to write her a letter.
Write her a
This
letter.
is not
Yuri
Yuri.
Kageyama.
Yuri.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yuri Kajiyama.
Yeah. A Japanese girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure she's a nice lady, but you
I
you
could
can't
tell-
just say this
Obviously.
kind of
About-
shit
species,
about other
right?
shit. This is
Yeah.
stereotyping. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Why would you do this?
Yeah.
Well, because monkeys are stealing children, right?
Yeah, they're stealing kids and they're attacking old people.
Small.
I mean,
animals.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm an old guy,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I
How would
might have
you-
some issue with
how
a
would you
monkey
feel?
coming up, sneaking up behind me and grabbing my fucking fat ass ankles.
Okay, boomer.
How would you feel
Okay, boomer.
if a fucking monkey grabbed you by the nuts and dragged you up a goddamn tree? Right?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't like it at all. Not
No.
one little bit.
No.
No, sir, Bob. I would
Can
not like
can
it
we-
at all.
Can we tell you a
I'm on the
story
side of the children here.
about it? Yeah. Give them the benefit of the doubt. the fuck?
Yeah, I like
What the
to
fuck?
I like to think about the hip and cool thing.
Well, we're winding down to the last bits of our show. I want to thank Ross for fucking coming by. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Well, I enjoy my time with
It's
you
a good
guys.
time. It's a good time. It's a great time. I want to thank Sanchez for switching me spots.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
So you got some shows coming up. Or you want to tell us about what you got going on?
Well, I can tell you this. I'll be in Richardton, the town that this podcast originates from, on August 13th for Opryland Day, Saturday night. Come out. I'll be there with my friends, the Rocket 38s, Dade Markison, Pizza Bittner, Latoya Myron, Brian Lang. It'll be a good show. I promise you that. It'll be a
Great
fun
show.
time.
It'll be a great fucking
So
show.
come and see us.
Yeah, it's a big major drunk fest for
Well,
our
we
little
play rock and
village.
roll, and there's not enough people
That's-
that play rock and roll anymore.
There's not any people that play rock
And
roll.
we know how to do it.
Yeah, you
right
definitely
way.
do know how to do it the right way.
And I bought myself a $100 guitar the other day,
Yeah.
and my bud Ross here is gonna go through it, and it's gonna sound like a $200 guitar.
Oh, it's gonna sound like $1 million, dude.
Gonna have it set up, man.
You paid $100 for an Epiphone Les Paul Standard, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna make it sound like a Gibson. Like
Yes.
I'm gonna go through the whole thing, make her
Fuck
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
But here's a little something from the Rocket 38s. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. For you know, we don't do a lot of special shit, but we have special shit going on tonight. Thank you all. I love you all. Fuck you all.
Peace out.
Good night, everybody.
Well, she was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who dance on the floor and around. She said, I am the one who dance on the floor and around. She told me her name was Billie Jean. She caused a scene. Then every hit turned it as a dream to be in the one who dance on the floor and around. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Mama always told me, be careful who you love. Be careful what you do. Lies become true. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. Regret is not my son. She says I am the one. Regret is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, I was on her side. But who could stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and plans. We dance on the floor and around. So